So by the title of this video, you guys already know what's the vibes. No, you did not read it wrong. And if you guys all seen this video, I probably went through with what I'm going to go through with, and that is selling Penelope. I will be selling my Honda Ballad Penelope. Really sad about it, but I'm excited for what's gonna come. I know a lot of you guys have a lot of questions regarding it, and maybe like, why would I sell it now, and all those things, and we'll get into that a bit later. But for now, we do have an agenda. We need to raise Penelope up. We need to put the wiper motor back into the wiper tray, which, if you guys have followed the channel, I never got around to actually fixing it. I'm gonna put that back, just place it there. And then what else do I need to do? I think it's those two small things, and I think other small things around the car. And we also need to wash the car. But that's gonna come in the video is gonna go along. So I'm gonna put you guys on a time lapse while I'm busy with it. I'm gonna be answering a lot of those other questions, like why am I selling the car, all those things. I'll answer that later, and yeah, just stick around for it. I wanted you guys just to see how corroded these coilovers got from being in the coast. Now, mind you, they weren't the nicest, but yo, my guy, now I have to try and turn this up. You guys can see it's already halfway up the body. Anyway, the shock is actually one of the worst shocks on the car. So we're gonna try and at least get it up to here or so, just to see what the height difference is gonna be. I'm looking for at least like a 1 or 2 finger gap on this. I'm not asking for a miracle, but just need to get it a lot higher than what it actually is in preparation for whoever's gonna buy this. So guys, this is a couple of days after where we left off with coilovers. Long story short, didn't work out. I was fighting the passenger front coilover, which has been the bad coilover since I got these coilovers. Been fighting that thing for like 2.5 hours, so just decided to give up and just let her go as she is. So I'm currently washing her, and then I don't know if this is the last time I'm gonna be washing the car. I think I might as well also just take the time to explain to a lot of you why I'm selling Penelope. So there's a lot of reasons why I'm selling Penelope, and I think one of the biggest ones is that I love this car, don't get me wrong. I really love Penelope. I love being able to own her. To be honest, Penelope was always a car that I never thought I would be able to own. But God came through and gave me the opportunity to own her. And I think it's been coming a long time that I just wanted to move on to something else. I'm actually a Volkswagen fan at heart. Like, I'm a Volkswagen enthusiast more, and I think being at the Jamie Orr meet really just solidified that for me. And I love Hondas, don't get me wrong. I love producing Honda content for you guys as well. I really fell in love with these cars, especially by watching channels like Late Late Customs, Broken Lock Garage, Local Society. Who else is there? Yeah, mainly those. And I grew to love these cars. I really love this car. I love what Honda stand for. And I think if I wasn't living in Namibia, I would still own Penelope. The difficulty I'm having with owning Penelope in Namibia is availability of parts. If something breaks on the car now, let's say the door or the side mirror. Let's take the side mirror for instance, where I had to replace it, or not replace it, fix it, is that there's no parts readily available. You have to wait for someone to either scrap a car or strip a car to be able to get a part of it. And yeah, in Namibia, Hondas are not really like that well known, and there's not a lot of them driving around, so it's even more difficult even building community for these cars, and also just keeping these cars in a good state. So while Penelope is in as good of a state she is, I'm gonna let go of her, and then I'm gonna move on to something else. What I'm gonna get next from her, I'm not sure, but it's bound to be something cool or something I think I'll be more satisfied with. It will be a Volkswagen product. I think either gonna be a Polo or Golf 5 is my two options I'm looking into now. But we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what comes up. But I just needed to explain that to you guys. It's not because the car is broken down or anything. The car starts and drives normal. Like, there's nothing wrong with Penelope. It's just that I think it's time to move on from her and time to start with a new challenge. So enough of that. Let me finish cleaning her. Getting all sprucing all nice. Also, this broke over December. My exhaust is broken somewhere there. Just need to weld that up, and the wipers still not work, and that one terrible coat over. But yeah, let me finish cleaning now. So if you made it this far in the video, man, shout out to you. And yeah, this video is probably really confusing for a lot of you guys, but I ended up not selling Penelope. I'm currently sitting in her now, and plans have changed, and I'm gonna go a different direction with her, which stay tuned for that. That is gonna come. We're probably gonna do like a season 2 on Penelope and just like redo her. A lot of things are happening in my life on the sidelines, which it's partly why I haven't been posting on YouTube for a really long time, because there are just certain things that's happening in my life now, certain changes that are coming up. But it's gonna be a vibe though. So do stick around to see what's gonna happen to Penelope. Do stick around to see what's gonna happen with the channel in the upcoming months and time like that. One, I did drive off, like the lip broke, my SIR lip broke off, and I can't find one in Namibia to save my life, and I need to import one out of South Africa or go for an alternative look, which I might have something in the pipeline for. But do stick along this for the journey. Do like, comment and subscribe if you like the content so far, and if you want to see what happens next, do subscribe and click on your bell notifications, and see you guys in the next one. Stay safe.